this bottle, and it looks like altogether I got 5 ounces. So that really was a successful pumping session. The mornings are always so much better than the nighttime pumping sessions, and I do pump twice a day for those of you who are new here, just to keep my milk supply up. So yeah, I have to go ahead and put this in a storage bag, and I'll show you guys how much milk I have stored so far. Oh my god, yum, this ice cream is so good. Okay, so I have over here, and then I have this stack, and then this stack. So I have a pretty good freezer stash so far, but I definitely need to build it even more. So I actually did a little grocery haul on my Instagram stories yesterday, and I showed some of this stuff. But if you didn't see that, I picked up this new cold brew from my Giant. It's called Kona Red Hawaiian Vanilla. It is so good, you guys. I think it's my favorite cold brew I've ever tried. And it is sweetened a little bit, but it's not overly sweetened. It's so, so good. They also have an original flavor as well, but I haven't tried that one. And I also picked up this Artisan Cafe creamer. I usually get the Himalayan salted caramel one, but I figured I would try this one out because this is already flavored with vanilla. So if I want it just a little bit sweeter, I can put a little splash of this in. So I'm gonna have this cold brew today for breakfast, along with one of my bagel thins from Odo's. These are so good. So, so, so good. They make different flavors too. And then I picked up this organic light whipped cream cheese from Trader Joe's the other day. I honestly don't like it because it's light, so I feel like it tastes funny. I should have just got the regular kind, but I don't know. I picked up light, and so I'm gonna eat it. And then I picked up this too from Trader Joe's, and I did a haul on my last vlog. So you should go check that out because I picked up some really yummy stuff. But this is so good, you guys. It's just salmon, so it's lox, smoked salmon with the everything but the bagel seasoning all over it. So you could technically do this yourself if you have lox at home and you have the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. You could just do this yourself, but it's really good. So, okay, hold on. So I'm gonna make myself a bagel, some iced coffee, and then I am going to make myself a smoothie in just a little bit, just because I am breastfeeding and I don't want my milk supply to slow down, and I feel like it has a little bit recently. So I'm trying to keep it up, and I definitely wanna make a smoothie with lots of protein in it and a lot of greens and just all of that good stuff. So I obviously have not gotten ready for the day yet. I do plan to put a little bit of makeup on soon, but I did want to say that since I exclusively pumped for Camden, I'm so used to making tons of milk when I pump. Like literally the bottles would be overflowing. And now when I pump, because I do pump twice a day in the morning and at night, I only make a few ounces if I'm lucky. Like today I made a ton. For me, 5 ounces combined is a lot because usually I make maybe like 2 to 3 ounces with both boobs. So I've been thinking that my supply has been going down just because, especially when I pump at night, sometimes I'll get like maybe 1 to 2 ounces and I'm like, oh my god, that's nothing. But Tara told me that her subscribers, I guess, told her that actually when you are like exclusively breastfeeding, you don't pump that much, which makes sense now that I think about it. And I think I was just so used to making so much with Camden that I just figured I'm not making as much now. Say hello. Say hello, YouTube. Quentin is now 11 weeks and he had his first laugh last night. I'll insert a little clip here because I took it with my phone, so it's gonna be like vertical, and I put it up on my stories this morning, but it was the cutest thing in the whole world. Like Alex was, are you smiling? Alex was tickling his thighs and he started laughing like a little chuckle. It's so cute. It's like literally the sweetest thing in the world. So I'll insert that clip here.
Please, rewards must be earned. What even cost us the oxidolute? If you want the master's right, you must prove that you have learned your lesson. Why did you read the book? Only then
What are you tickling?
Of course, that's only fair. About your sincerity.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Are those his thighs?
Condos is to go forward.
Oh my god. I love you. Love you too. Look at the little hair. He's balding so much, you guys. Say hi. Hi. Oh, you like the camera, don't you? You like the camera. We stopped giving him the Gerber Soothe probiotic drops because we ran out, like, I don't know, 5 days ago or something, and Alex was just like, well, let's just see how he does without them. And I noticed that he's actually been a little bit more fussy without them after he eats like he was before, where he's having that acid reflux again. So I'm definitely going to order some more, or I actually might run up to the grocery store here in a little bit and see if they have them in stock, just because I can't find them on Amazon Prime. So I wouldn't. Hi. Hi. What you doing? You're so cute. I just looked down and he's smiling at me. I love you. I love you. Oh my goodness. I love you. He is seriously the happiest, smiliest baby in the whole world. He's just always such a little pleasure to be around, aren't you?
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Alright, so I'm sitting on the floor with baby Quentin right now. He's on his little play mat. And I wanted to answer some of y'all's questions. I asked you on Instagram to go ahead and send me some questions because I felt like doing a little Q&A in today's vlog. So I'm gonna pop on over to Instagram and answer some of your questions. How many children you got? I got 2. Why don't you want to move to DC? I would never actually want to move into DC, like downtown DC, because I am not about the city. It's way too congested and busy and just not my style at all. I want more of a slower paced, simple life with my family. So the country is definitely where I'm thinking and where I see myself and my family. More babies? Yes. At least 1 more, maybe 2 more. We will kind of see how we feel once we have 3. What is the hardest part working from home and being a mom? Probably managing my time. So I'm a mom first and foremost. That is like my most important job. But I'm also a full-time YouTuber, as you guys know, and it's really, really hard for me to figure out like what I need to do at what time. I've always been pretty bad at time management. I am a procrastinator, to be honest. I'm a huge procrastinator, which is such a big flaw of mine. But I seem to be able to get like work done. I'm better at getting work done when I am in a time crunch and when I really have to just like get it done. Like, what is it called? Pressure. Like when the pressure's on, like I will get that done. So I've always been like that, but I really do need to manage my time better. But to answer the question, the hardest part is definitely time management and just, I feel like there's not enough time in the day, honestly. I feel like in our next house, I 100% will have my own office, which will be so nice. And also, hopefully I can hire like a nanny to come for a few hours a day, maybe just to like help out so I can get work done. How do you cope with mom guilt for the smallest of things? This is a really good question. I feel like a lot of us feel mom guilt. If you're a mom, I'm sure you have felt it before. If you're human, I have recently been dealing with a lot of mom guilt, to be honest, and mostly it is because of my attention with Camden. So like recently, I first of all feel like I don't have a lot of patience with Camden, and I think it's because I have Quentin, so I have 2 boys to watch over and take care of, and so like little things that Camden does where before I had Quentin, I would just be like, you know, whatever, and let it go. Like now, I just get like, I just lose my patience with him, and I feel so bad. And every time I do it, literally right after, I give him a hug, and I just like give him a kiss and tell him I love him, because I just feel so bad that I lost my patience over something really small. I mean, he's 3, he's a toddler, like, no, he doesn't listen to me all the time. I'll ask him to do something and he won't. He'll do the opposite. He'll make a really loud noise and wake Quentin up, or he'll throw something across the room that I told him not to throw, that's, you know, just not safe. And I can snap, I honestly can, and then I just feel horrible because I have to remember that he's only 3. Things have changed drastically for him. Like, he has a brother now, we have 2 kids, and he's not the only one getting attention anymore. So that is something that literally, right after I do it, I feel so guilty about. How much do you spend on groceries a week? I spend anywhere from like $150 to $200 usually. When you're away from Q for more than 3 to 4 hours, how do you pump on the go? I haven't been away from him that often, but like when I went to a concert with my girlfriend a few weeks back, I brought my like Haka pump, and I went into the bathroom and I just pumped a little bit of milk out of each boob, which helped, but honestly it didn't like work that well. I was still pretty engorged by the time I got home, so I just pumped immediately when I got home. Will you and Alex start trying again soon for baby number 3 since it takes you a while? So I've touched on this before, but my answer kind of has changed because I recently talked to Alex about baby number 3, and I was like, I want to start trying when Quentin is, you know, close to a year, like maybe 9, 10, 11 months. Like, we can start trying since it takes us a while. And he was like, oh no, I like the kids 3 years apart. And I was like, what? I was like, we didn't plan for them to be 3 years apart, it just happened. And he's like, I know, but I like the age gap, which I do agree. I really, really enjoy this age gap. I think it's really great because Camden's like a big boy and he can help out and he understands so much more, and I don't feel like I'm taking care of 2 babies. I feel like I'm taking care of a baby and a kid. So I do love the age gap, but I am also getting older. You know, I'm gonna be 32 next month, and I might want to have 4 kids, so I'd like to get the 3rd one, you know, cooked up and ready to go. So I don't know if I want to wait that long. But Alex pretty much like doesn't really care. I mean, if I were to get pregnant soon, he would be completely fine. So, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting when he said that. I was like, What age did you put Camden in his own room? 3 months, which I'm not going to be doing this time. He started rolling over at 3 months, and I read somewhere that they can't be in the bassinet once they're rolling over. But I don't think that's true. I don't know where I read that. I feel like they can totally still be in the bassinet, just not swaddled. So I might have been super confused, but anyway, when he started rolling over at 3 months, I was like, nope, he can't be in the bassinet, so we moved him to his crib, and he slept in his room. Obviously, we don't have a room for Quentin, and I'm fully planning on keeping him in our room for 6 full months, even if he's rolling over. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's okay to keep them in the bassinet if they're rolling over, just don't have them swaddled, right? Will Q get Cam's crib when he's old enough? Yes. Quentin will get Camden's like furniture because it's all really nice furniture from Pottery Barn. I may paint it though. I kind of want to paint it a different color because of the theme of his nursery that I have in my head. The gray does not go with the theme at all, so I may paint it, and Camden will get like a whole new big boy room. Would you consider going back to pumping or using formula? Quentin looks so skinny. Girl, Quentin is not skinny. He is very healthy. I'm not going to go back to pumping or using formula because breastfeeding is going well. Thank you so much for your concern. Why are most of your videos so up close? I don't know what you mean. Is your husband Hispanic? No. Alex is Polish? Do you think any of your ex-boyfriends watch your channel? I doubt it. But I have no idea. I've had a lot of ex-boyfriends. Just kidding. I haven't had that many ex-boyfriends, I don't think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Huh. I did not even realize that I have been filming this whole time with my pumping bra and my booby pads. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.